Celestia Astrology. I'm Sonia. Thank you for joining me to look at this full moon that's coming up on the 23rd in Sagittarius. This is often a popular full moon because it falls within the rulership of Jupiter, who's known in traditional astrology as the Greater Benefic because of the gifts and abundance that the planet can offer. In astrology, full moons symbolise culminations, completion, and illumination. As we see in the sky, the full moon is fully illuminated by the sun at this time, and it casts its brightest light upon us, viewing the moon from Earth. And thus we see that earthly matters are symbolically illuminated, as our concerns on Earth track the moon's phases. And as the moon reaches its fullest expression at the peak of its cycle, the reflected light can illuminate hidden truths for us and guide us towards greater understanding when we lead a reflective life. So this full moon will be in Sagittarius, and this is known as a mutable or double-bodied fire, masculine or yang sign. In traditional astrology, this signifies adaptability, exploration and philosophical pursuits. It offers us an opportunity to seek a quest for truth, to expand our horizons, and to openly embrace the adventure of life. The fire element symbolises the need for action and brings energy and optimism. The ruler of Sagittarius can be currently found transiting in the bountiful company of dignified Venus in Taurus. Venus infuses our hearts with warmth, beauty, and sensual pleasures. This cosmic alignment invites us to indulge in the richness of life, to revel in earthly delights, and to nurture our deepest desires. The ruler of the full moon in Sagittarius still carries the energy of separating from the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. This was a potent blend of visionary expansion and revolutionary change. While this conjunction is separating, the full moon in Jupiter's sign of Sagittarius acts as a trigger to its energy, which is now being released. This is known as flowing forth. Its lingering influence sparks innovation, breakthroughs, and sudden insights, propelling us towards bold new horizons. Mercury is ruling the Sun, which is situated opposite the Moon. The Sun has only recently moved into Gemini, and this is adding a dynamic element, stimulating our intellect, fostering communication, and inspiring curiosity. It won't be long before Jupiter moves into Gemini as well, on the 26th of May. Bringing a shift we're all likely to feel because Jupiter will lose some dignity and will need to work harder and in a different way to bring about its significations. So those are the planets and the rulers for this lunation of the full moon in Sagittarius. I'll now look closer at the aspects that this full moon is forming. These tell us more about the relationships that the full moon has with the other planets in the sky. So the first one is that the full moon forms a degree-based sextile with retrograding Pluto in Aquarius. A degree-based aspect is the closest, most intense type of aspect, as opposed to a whole sign aspect, where there's a line of sight, but it's a looser form. So this degree-based sextile is of the nature of Venus, which is a pleasant connection, and this may amplify our capacity for transformation, regeneration, and our collective evolution. It's empowering us to delve into the depths of our psyche, into our shadows and our power relationships, and asking us to embrace change and to harness our inner power for positive growth. The moon is forming whole sign squares with Saturn and Neptune in Pisces. This is the less intense nature. Squares are of the nature of Mars. They're asking us for some action to be taken. So this presents us with some motivating challenges and impetus for change. It asks us to identify illusions, dissolve boundaries, and transcend limitations. It might ask us for spiritual discernment, patience, wisdom, or faith as we navigate the misty waters. There is also the much more comfortable and supportive whole sign trines with Mars, Chiron, and the North Node in Aries, igniting our passions and offering potential to address inner wounds and questioning what we hunger for. Trines are of the nature of Jupiter, and this harmonious alignment may offer courage, resilience, and forward momentum. I also enjoy looking at the story of the decan that the lunation falls within. This Sagittarius full moon falls within the magic motion of Sagittarius 1 decan. In her Wild Way Oracle deck, Nicola Allen beautifully illustrates this mystical realm. It's characterized by the keywords of revelation and swift movement, of decisive action. This decan invites us to embrace spontaneity, embrace change, and trust in the unfolding of divine timing. We see here the wolf enthusiastically whooshing by at top speed. He's got thoughts and ideas coming quickly now, and they must all be implemented immediately or not at all. Now is the time for action, but be aware of what is motivating your eagerness. Thoughts can be easily manipulated through propaganda and persuasion, so ensure your feelings are as authentic as possible before drawing your bow and releasing your arrow towards the target. This is the advice from the Wild Way Guide. In conclusion, the full moon in Sagittarius is inviting us to light up our journey of exploration, expansion, and enlightenment. It calls on us to embrace the magic of the unknown, to follow the whispers of our soul, and to dance under the shimmering light of the full moon. Move forward. As long as you are moving and welcoming challenges, the universe will be supporting you. May this full moon illuminate your path. Journey with courage, curiosity, and an open heart. Thank you for joining me. And I hope you join me also for the Astro Mindfulness exercise for this full moon in Sagittarius. And if you enjoy this content, I'd be really so grateful for your comments, your likes and subscribes. It really helps to keep this channel going and to support me to continue to create free content. Thank you so much.